Hello, 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 hello. Happy Friday, my beautiful curvy community. Thank you. Woo-hoo! We did it. We did it. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. We made it through a week. I hope your week was super duper productive. And mine was. My week was excellent. You know why? Because you helped make it excellent. You know why? You know why? Because we finally made it to 500 subscribers. Woo! All right. I'm so excited. Honestly, I just wanted to take this time to thank you. I want to thank you so much, so much. Thanks you so much. Thank you for 500 subscribers and for all of you guys hanging in there with me and listening to my opinions and my POV on life. Yay! We did it! I'm here, you guys. I just have this. I'm not prepared for you guys to see me right now. Well, again, thank you for tuning in to Larger Curves today. I hope you smash that like button and smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you can get notified next time I upload a video, and subscribe today so you can help become, because we're on our way to 1,000, y'all. We are on our way to 1,000. So make sure you're smashing the button so you can be part of it. Okay? Now, that is number 501. I just got 501. That is excellent. I just got a little thingy about that. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. OMG, you guys, we did it. We reached 500. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my beautiful curvy community. I just wanted to take this time and say thank you for all you've done for me. Woohoo! We growing. We growing. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers over here on your Larger Curves, and I just want to thank you guys for it. Okay, so let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. So today we are talking about none other than Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Is this going to stick up here for you guys? I hope it does. I hope your Friday is going excellente already. There we go. So did that translate? There we go. Bam. So we're talking about Larger Curves today. And let me, oh, look, somebody's here. Prosperity, thick girl 40s in the house. Woohoo! You know what, Prosperity? This 500 is because thanks to you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for being part of this beautiful curvy community that we're growing over here on Larger Curves. I'm so excited. I finally got my community tab, and now I did my first poll. I think I'm going to be poll crazy, y'all. I did my first poll. Should Nini sue Bravo? Y'all go check it out. And I love polls, so I'm going to be doing some more polls so that we can interact and so that we can, discuss things, and I can figure out what we're going to be talking about here on Large Curves, so based on the polls that I do, then I'll do videos based off of the results, obviously. So let me see. Like I said, today we will be covering Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me get some music in the background. What did I do last time? I think I did the ducks. I think I like this one. Okay, let's get at it. I'm going to let this play with this. So thanks for tuning in to Larger Curves today. I hope you're smashing buttons. Thanks again for helping us reach 500 over here. We're going to jump right into Love and Marriage Huntsville review because, I have to. I have to review all the melanated shows that I can that I'm watching. And Love and Marriage Huntsville is in its 4th season, as you know. And part of it started, so this episode started with Keke and Tisha final round. Okay, so it picks up with them being outside and Keke being like, "What are you talking about to me now?" Because she was none too pleased that freaking Tisha was yelling at her and denying that she spread rumors about her to Melody, knowing full well that in this, you can see right here, she said, "I don't know what more you want from me. I've apologized. I've done everything that I would have expected you to do. Oh, except to tell the truth, because last week you didn't know what she was talking about. And now all of a sudden this week, you know exactly what she's talking about. And y'all talked about it for 3 hours. And you apologized already." So I think that part of the reason Tisha was playing dumb was so Keke would tell on herself on national TV, because whatever Tisha told the Holtz when she told them didn't get aired on TV. But now it's having an opportunity for that particular subject to be brought up. And she was trying to let Keke tell on herself. And Keke's like, "No, I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just telling you to keep my name out your mouth, and I'll keep your name out of my mouth," pretty much. And Tisha, she had to, of course, do her little whiny thing. Tisha's a bit of a whiner sometimes, you guys. She can be a bit of a whiner. But, they got strong family genes in the Wanda house. They all look like a version of Wanda, right? And they all have the same phonetics. I think it's just part of having a country tongue. That's what we'll call it. They got country tongues over there in that whole Tisha house, because they all, like, what did Melody say? The phonics are unhooked. The phonics are unhooked. They get their word. It's just it's a country tongue. And I love a country tongue because I love a good accent. But sometimes you can't understand what they're saying. Now, this right here, I want to pause on this because can we just give it up to Love and Marriage Huntsville and the couples on here highlighting their Black excellence? Can we? Every chance the Scots get, they are about branding their businesses. They are about pushing their businesses to the forefront of the mess, right? So Black Cigar Lounge, we've seen it. We saw it from a shell of a building grow into a full-on operating cigar lounge while watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. So can we just give it up to what is the Black excellence of Love and Marriage Huntsville? And can we just give it up? Can we? I think we can. Yay! Black excellence, entrepreneurship, enterprise, Black enterprise at its finest, y'all. They are putting Huntsville on the map, and I'm here for it. So let's continue. The next thing we have is, did you guys see how Martell went over to Marceau, and was like, "I want to buy back into Skult," because Skult is the name of the Scots and the Holtz company that was together that they had to dissolve because, oh my God, Steven Christo's in the house. No way. All right, Steven's in the house. The party can start. You know what? Thank you, Steven. Because thanks to you and the other beautiful curvies over here, look what I get to thank you guys for. Yes. Thank you for 500 subscribers over here on Larger Curve. You know what I'm saying? I wish you guys could like feel inside my heart how excited I am, like the butterflies in my belly right now at reaching these goals over here with you guys, my beautiful curvy community. Thank you so much. So thank you, Steven. Thank you, Prosperity. So we're gonna keep going with this video. Okay, so Martell, he goes over there and he goes over to Marceau and is like, I'm thinking about, I would like to buy back in to Smoke. What do you think? Well, after he left, what had happened was, um, what's her name? Ended up, Letitia, his wife, ended up with controlling interest in the company. So basically, Martell goes and says, "Oh, I'm thinking about doing this, this, and this." And Marceau, I keep calling him his brother. Marceau was very gentlemanly about it, but that look in his eyes was like, "Yeah, right, bruh." Did you guys see that? He was kind of like, "Yeah, right," looking over his cup at Martell. Look at that look. "Yeah, right, bruh." Yay! Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. That is so exciting to me. So, believe it or not, though, Marceau has since. Black Lavender's in the house. No way. We're going to have to pause this and do some more clapping. OMG! That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Black Lavender's been here from day one. Stephen, been here from day one. Prosperity Kid Girl 40. You guys are all my day oneers. My month oneers. Is that? Yeah, my month oneers. Within my first month, you guys were on my radar, and I appreciate and love you guys. Yes, Stephen. That look, even in this overlay, you can see how he's looking at Martell like, okay. I hear words coming out of his mouth. Stephen says, "Hi, Black Lavender. Hello." Yes, but that look. Oh, I'm surprised Marceau could hold it together because Martell has a tendency to push buttons. Not only did he do that, but he came in whining about the book signing, you guys. I told you before the season started that Melody said she was not filming any scenes with Martell. So this entire production that he's trying to do and create a storyline that Melody is somehow not playing nice in the sandbox by not bringing their kids on the day that he asked them just to be a good parent and co-parent, right? No, if you would have kept the penis in the house, she wouldn't have had to set up no alternate weekends. And whatever she does on her weekend is what she does with her weekend. You know what I'm saying? And but he was trying to get all of us to be against Melody, which he don't need no help these days. But he was trying to get all of us to have thoughts about Melody blocking his bag, keeping her kids down or something. But the bottom line to me, you guys, is he brought all of this. This is all self-inflicted. He ruined his family. He carried on outside the freaking household. He made the choices and the bed that he's lying in. He's the one that last season went to Melody and was like, "I'm going to court on you. I'm going to court on you so that I can have the kids whenever I want the kids. I want full custody of the kids." Because he was really trying to get some money out of Melody because he didn't have any bags going at the time. Now all of a sudden this season, he has wine, he has a book, he has a calendar, he has, you know what I'm saying? But when he had the chance, he wasn't doing nothing. But now that she's out of the picture and he has to rely on his own wits, he has all this stuff going on and she's supposedly blocking the bag, but she's not. Black Lavender says Martell loves to start crap, and he does. Hey, Marsha. OMG. What's good, Marsha? Thanks for stopping in. To larger curves, I hope you smashing buttons on the way in and hitting that bell so you can get notified. Marsha said, Black Lavender, yep, and hides his hands. He loves to start crap and hide his hands. Stephen Crisco says, Prosperity Kid Girl 40. Sorry about getting your name wrong. Happy Friday. Oh, it's all love, Stephen. It's all love. Hello, Marsha. Hello, Stephen. But let's see. Yes, Martell loves to start crap. So he was trying to drive this new narrative that, oh, well, she would say it wasn't her weekend because it wasn't. So she would say the correct words, okay? And then more so is like, well, but it was for the kids. Everybody keeps saying, well, it was for the kids. Well, a family is also for the kids, and had he kept his penis in the household, none of this would have happened. So, cry me a river, Martell. Not really. I'll just be swimming in it because I don't care about his tears, okay? Because he brought it on himself. I'm all about family. I'm all about family. And don't have no chicken heads coming around nobody telling them, oh, sniffing under my man or nothing. Nothing. Ooh-wee. I'm very Dr. Heavenly like that. You better not say nothing about my daddy. I'm Team Daddy over here. And I do call my husband Daddy because we have kids. And there's that, those years where you're like, if you call your significant other by their name, then the kids will have a habit to like let that slip too. So I was like, oh, hey, Michael. And when my son was like 3, he's like, Michael. I was like, oh, so we kept it for Daddy, for that one and the second one. And now it's just a habit. It's all like that. Prosperity Thick Girl 40 says, hey, everyone. So that look says it all on Marceau's face. But he was very, very complimentary about it because he was just like, he didn't say flat out no. He was like, I just got to pass him by Tisha. And we do have a project coming up with Destiiny. So if you want to get in on that project, then maybe you can. Corey Berman's in the house. What'd she say? What's good, Corey? How's Brendan? Happy Friday, my loves. I hope everything's fabulous. All my faves are in here. I feel so excited. I'm so excited that you guys are taking some time out of your Friday morning to come in here. Yes. Marsha said, hey, Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Corey says, congratulations on your 500 subs. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you, Corey. Thank you. Black Lavender said, hey, Marsha. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Martell. He's playing the field right now. He's playing the field. He's just going around trying to see who will fill what for him. And so he made a stop over at Marceau. And Marceau, like I said, was like, I got to talk. I don't care about, what did he say? It was so beautiful. He said, Marceau said, I don't really care about anybody's opinion. But the one opinion I care about, the one is Letitia. And he knows that because Martell, those couple seasons back when he was attacking their marriage with Melody, he knows that he was like, oh, you got 20 girlfriends too. I don't know what the problem is, right? And so he already knows how Tisha feels about those comments that, he already knows what those, what Letitia feels about that because he never really apologized. And he knows how to apologize. And he knows he didn't apologize because you know how Martell apologized for dragging their marriage to the floor? You know how Martell apologized for trying to put his marriage on blast the way his was crumbling? You know how he apologized? By not apologizing, by blaming it on Melody, saying that he was led by Melody with those words to say to his friend, okay, whatever. He needs to grow some balls. I'm not sure where Martell is hanging his balls these days, but it's not on his body if he can't be accountable for it. No way. Elaine Strang is in the house. Yes, I am good. We are celebrating 500 subs over here along with today's commentary, Elaine. And I want to thank you for being part of this growth that we're having over here. Okay? Yes, I said, oop. Prosperity, liar, liar, pants on fire, Marceau. Hello. Yeah, they're all peas in a pod. That's what my mama used to tell me. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Then we have fan favorite couple, Kimmie and Maurice, being in their theater room. He's supposed to be hanging a tree or whatever. Hanging a TV. And they're talking about, look, they're still on their honeymoon. I think Kimmie's very much remembering the honeymoon. She seems very soft and easy these days. Not to say that she wasn't, but I think whatever loving they did on that honeymoon really helped rekindle whatever the sparks that they had, even though they were already really sparky. I'm just feeling a good vibe from them. They're really relaxed and settled in their love. And He is letting Kimmie know that in no uncertain terms, you're about to be brought up in all of this. So just be ready, Kimmie. Be ready. Okay? And here we go again with product placement. Okay? Give it up to Love and Marriage Huntsville for this product placement. Scott Imperium, Growing Minds. So this is Maurice Scott's business endeavor. And we already took a look earlier at Black, which is Marceau Scott business endeavor, and just Black enterprise and Black excellence. I can see why Black Wall Street was thriving so much. Then we have Destiiny. Now, you guys, I'm torn, you guys. I was totally team Destiiny, and some news came out here in the last couple weeks where I'm like questioning our girl, okay? I'm questioning our girl. Now, I didn't think that when she did not say she got divorced and it was all a mystery and you're on a reality show, like I didn't appreciate that, because being on a reality show, I want to see what's real. I don't want you doing things off camera and then trying to explain a version of it when we could have just seen it on camera. You know what I'm saying? So yes, me too. I am totally feeling like she's not moving in the best way, and like she kind of, the energy she's giving off is kind of like something's about to happen, like she knows something, like if she, like she's gonna get found out or something. I don't know. And then how she's hanging out with the Scotts all of a sudden, I don't know, I just don't understand. I thought, okay, so she was Melody and Martell's friend. She knew Martell for 14 years, I think she said. And then Melody came into the picture. And now her and Martell stopped really hanging out because she had taken Melody's side in everything. And now she's hanging out with the Scotts? Really? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like there's truthing going on over here. I'm not sure. Yes, Marsha, we're going to get to that. I think she cheated. It's odd her husband divorced her after 3 weeks postpartum. Destiiny is hiding too much. Yes, I totally agree. We're going to get into that. And then we have Prosperity, another liar, pants on fire. Yes. Oh, I'm so disappointed. If this stuff is true that we're hearing, if all this stuff that's being reported is true, then Destiiny is pulling a Noella from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where she knew her marriage wasn't in the best position, and is choosing the show over the marriage. Okay, because that's what they just said on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion the other night, is that the girl over there, the newbie Noella, is choosing fame over her family. So I don't know. It's seeming like perhaps Destiiny had the fame monster on her and decided that the baby and the man in the house was worth giving up for the chance of this fame. Yes, Destiiny is worried about her bag. Social climbing at its finest. Yes, she's like the Ramona Singer of freaking Love and Marriage Huntsville, huh? Y'all know Destiiny lied about not getting a PPP loan for her business. Destiny's a cheating liar. Yeah, we're going to get into that. Yes, great comparison. Noella, yeah, because they just said that. And like the same thing happened with Noella over there. I'm going to go off over there for a second because it's perfect. Noella's a newbie. Noella came in with what seemed to be a great relationship. Her husband was not interested in filming. He filmed like one time and then filed for divorce. Okay, does it sound familiar, y'all? Yes, liar face. Oh my, in the words of Vicky Gumbelson, hates a liar face. Yes, 100 Prosperity, Thick Girl 40. Marsha, what's your IG? I can DM you the tea on Destiiny. Yes, I think Marsha's D. Marie over there, but I'm not for sure. Go ahead and put it in there, Marsha. Because Prosperity, Thick Girl 40 shared what I'm about to share at the end of this. Okay? So, yes, Destiiny, getting advice from the Scotts. And this whole contrived, plotted, scripted practically one-on-one where she would have a chance to fill our ears with nonsense about how hard it's been for her and how she hasn't had anything and how after the divorce this and after the divorce that. Well, again, let's stop because birds of a feather flock together, and you've been Martell's friend for a very long time. And it sounds like Destiiny should have kept her penis in her household too. Okay? Because remember last year she said she was giving off big dick energy. Remember? So she should have been keeping her big dick in her house too. Because word on the street is that she was flinging that dick all over the place to the point where her husband, who makes 6 figures, had to bounce, and it was not worth it. Okay? So now we have Letitia getting her cup of coffee from her man at their business again, the Sculpt. And this is when he's trying to come to her about, well, first, I love this scene. He said, these are the last bottles. And after these bottles, everything's going to have black on it. Everything black. Shout out to D Smoke. If you don't know who that is, after we get off this live, check out D Smoke. Everything black. If you're into it, I am. All right. Okay. So look, liar face. Let's check out these comments. So he put a little something special in their coffee for them before he asked her about Martell coming back on board. Okay. Let's get at these comments real fast. Destiny's a cheating liar. Great comparison. Liar face. Marsha. What's your IG? Oh, okay. Wait. Here we are. Prosperity, big girl. I am _Marsh. Okay. Or you can accidentally spill the tea right here. Yes, we'll play that. Stephen Crisco. Yeah, we'll play it because Prosperity wants to make sure that one who cares is in the house. Wait. One who cares. That's right. Thanks for popping in, One Who Cares. I appreciate you. Thanks for helping us reach 500 subs over here. We're on our way to 1,000. Happy Friday. She just mad about not being able to leech into Melody anymore. The only difference between them is Noella is dizzy and Destiiny is the crafty manipulator, right? 100 Prosperity, Thick Girl 40. She is a needy leech. OMG. And we liked her so much. How quickly the tide can change, huh? Stephen Crisco said, One Who Cares. Hello, happy Friday. And happy 500 subscribers to Larger Curves. That's right, Stephen. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Exactly, Corey. Thumbs up from One Who Cares, right? So Tisha, she's getting a chance to exact a tiny bit of revenge on Martell because he wants to come back. She's majority owner rather. And so first off, Marceau has to concede that he'll train Wanda on how to run a business so she can succeed and he'll stop having to sponsor his mother-in-law, like he's on Bridgerton or something, having to sponsor mother-in-laws. Corey, that's scary though. Noella is bad enough without manipulator skills. Yeah, that is a little scary, right? That is funny. So then she doesn't want to. Letitia's smart for not feeling like she can really trust Martell in a business setting because he's proven to be untrustworthy. He still doesn't have his builder's license. Can you imagine being in a builder's business with Martell for years and years and years and years and years, however long Sculpt's been around, and that fool still doesn't have his business license, but wants to buy back into a builder's company? Whatever. He needs to go finish getting his builder's license before that. And look, again, with a great product placement. Where'd it go? Here it goes. Let's play that out. I want to show you. Look, she has the black behind her right there. And then right here, isn't that perfect placement? You see the sculpt right there and the black. You see it, you guys? That's what we need to be seeing more of. While these people have these opportunities, they need to be branding and marketing their personal enterprises so that after this show, they can be catapulted into greatness. You know what I'm saying? Taking note from Vicki Gunvalson over there on Real Housewives of Orange County. From day one, she was talking about her insurance business. I happen to have just gotten my insurance license. If you're in California, check me out. And, you know, she really made a name for herself by constantly, season after season, giving it to them. Free advertising every freaking episode, okay? And it's during a prime spot for advertising and marketing. Let's see. And Marcel knows he don't care about Tisha's input. He doesn't. He never asked her before. Marcel is paying it up for the camera. He is, because he knows it's all going to get played back. And if Tisha was to see, oh, you made this decision without me, then she would have went and bought Wanda a food truck without him. So they know how to play with each other for sure. Shady boots, that's right. True that, Stephen Crisco, but she tries so hard to manipulate people. She was only successful with Shannon. I like Noella. I don't feel like she was a manipulator. I feel like Noella stood up to Heather, and everybody that was so Team Heather resented her for that because they didn't have the cojones to stick up to Heather, because Heather's actually a bore, you guys. She comes off so elitist. It's disgusting. Like, I can't even, oh, champs, oh, this. Everything's about what she has, you know? But what's her personality? What's her heart? You know what I mean? Everything's about what she has for just her. What does she do for the people? What does she do? She comes off selfish. Not to mention, I think Terry's been trying to make her look like his mini-me, because they're both coming off very marionette over there. They both look like puppets. Look at their faces. If you look at them together, it looks like he's trying to make her look like him, or he wants to look like her, with that whole chin thing going on. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Go look at it. Let's hope they don't get into fraud lawsuits like Vicki, allegedly. Right? That part. But Letitia took a minute. She's like, I'll have to think about it. But if you want him to start with Melanie's stuff, then that'll be okay. Then we have the scene of all scenes over here, okay? When Destiiny comes in to meet Melody, and Melody already has her mind made up, you guys. And Melody's a Scorpio, and anybody dealing with Scorpios knows that you're not changing their mind. Once they make their mind up, it's made, people. You're not changing it. And once you betray a Scorpio, you're X'd. And you're lucky if they don't get some revenge on you, because yeah, Scorpios can be killers, you know, if you're not immune to that poison. So they come, and here comes Destiiny again, trying to play to us with this kind of like, oh, poor me, I needed you, you didn't talk to me, da 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 da. Okay, let me stop it here. Now, I will give it to Destiiny that during last year's season, Destiiny did not let us know what she was going through. I'm for people having their own storylines, you guys. I don't like this whole thing where a person's storyline is the other person on the show. Why are you on a reality show about your life if your life is so boring that all you can do is talk about other people's life, right? So that was weird to me. And there are other shows that they're in the habit of doing that. On Beverly Hills, we're not hearing about Lisa Rinna. She only talks about other people. You know what I mean? And there are a couple other examples of that across the franchises. But with Destiiny in particular, that would have been a great thing for us to see, how her and Melody both navigate being newly divorced moms, how her and Melody navigated, you know, being Black entrepreneurs in Huntsville, trying to get their businesses off the ground, and how they are handling that. But her reluctance to share is giving us too much time on our hands. And because of that, I had time to go back to last season's thing and see that she said Melody only, I'm sorry, Destiiny only said that she hadn't talked to Melody. She said she got a text back sometimes, but they hadn't talked like they normally did. And then, so when Melody in this scene threw out the text and was like, oh, you said you were chillaxing, I was sitting there like, Destiiny. I'm like, that's not her point. Her point is she said she didn't talk to you, Melody. She didn't say y'all didn't text. She said she didn't talk to you. So Melody and Destiiny both give us some truth with some spin, I feel. Because the truth is what Destiiny said. But for some reason, Melody was in her feelings after saying that that was 100% accurate at the reunion. And now coming back and saying, I could have called you a liar. So what is it, Melody? Were you 100% accurate at the reunion? Or could you have called her a liar with this text thread? So let's see. Let's hope they don't get into fraud. We saw that one. Heather and Terry have a huge successful empire, and I don't fault them for using their platform to excel. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not really a Heather and Terry fan like that. Like, I'm not really sure where they stand on a lot of social issues for me to be all in awe of the stuff that they have. You know what I mean? Like, to me, when you have a lot is required. A lot more than drinking champs and trying to kick people off the shows because they ask you questions about your life. And then Heather's misplaced anger towards Shannon because her friend of 8 years, Nicole, didn't give her a heads up that she had sued her husband. No, that was displaced. It was all for a storyline. The most empires do end up crashing, so I'd be careful what they do. Stephen Crisco, definitely a couple who could use a great charity. The Dubrows need to start a charity. That's what I'm saying, Stephen. That's what I'm saying. Like, they just are just so elite. I don't want to see their waterfront property they're buying over there. I want to know what they're doing for social issues here in America. Like, how are they trying to help the people here in America with all your bajillions of dollars? Heather, yeah, they do know how to hustle. I agree with Corey. I see that they have worked hard to get what they have, apparently. Yes, apparently they have. I love a hardworking people. Prosperity's 40 says that's because she can't keep her lies straight. And look at her now. Yeah. Her made-up storylines are confusing as hell. You're right. That's about Destiiny. So true. Well, we're grown. Who has to talk to their friends every day? Yes, exactly. When we're grown, who has to talk to their friends every day? She's lucky to get a text for real. If busy, real life is busy and Destiiny is too damn needy. But she also knew that was something Mel does after the season, right? Because she says, I'm here. The text you're talking, okay, because she says I'm the text, in the text that you're taking a break from everyone, meaning that she was aware. Yeah, she totally knew. She totally knew. So I don't think that whatever Destiny's web is that she's spinning, she's getting caught up in, you guys. Right? Whatever web she's spinning, she's getting caught up in. Because she went from, oh, he left me 3 weeks after postpartum to get our sympathy. But now we want to know what kind of treachery happened in your household for a whole entire man to leave his only son 3 weeks after the woman who birthed him. More questions than answers, Destiiny. And it would have behooved her to get in front of this and answer them in real time so that we're not coming back with all of these stories that we're about to play right here. Okay? So, yes, that part, Larja. So this look Destiny's been having, it feels put on, you guys. It feels like she's trying to look downtrodden. It feels like she's attempting to have us feel a certain way. Now, here's the here's the Instagram that was put up by Melody that Destiiny swears somebody stopped doing business with her over because it was somebody that Melody had introduced her to. And she put that on social media, and it was about who it's about. But, Melody played coy, and she pretended like it wasn't really what it could have been, but it was. And I personally do think that Melody had a word with her friend and was like, oh, I'm not messing with her, this, and this. Because just this season already, Melody pulled Tiffany to the side and told her that you can mess with somebody or not mess with somebody. It doesn't matter if I'm doing it or not. But that really says, if you're my friend and I'm not messing with that person, you can go ahead and mess with them. That's what that says. But if you're really my friend, you're not really going to mess with them. So you don't even need to say, don't mess with them, because that positive statement is really a trick, because what you're really saying is, I'm not messing with them. And if you want to. So that's not really like vetting somebody. That's not co-signing on them. That's actually tearing that person away, because you're like, I'm not messing with that person. You can do what you want to, though. Probably with the eyebrow up. You know what I mean? And if Melody is causing Destiiny to lose business, again, I think that Destiiny would have to look at how she's moving. All a person would have to do is watch a show and find out that you spent a whole season not saying shit. So you're not very forthright. And if you're not very forthright in your life on a show with cameras, are you going to be forthright in business with me? I don't know. I have questions. And if I got more questions going into this business meeting with you than I'm getting answers, then I'm probably not going to end up doing business with you after. So I'm sorry, Destiiny. Again, you probably brought this on yourself. But she did imply that a real friend wouldn't mess with my enemy. Exactly, Steven. Exactly. Because I'm learning this in sales. Like, you don't really have to say certain words. It's what you don't say. You know what I mean? That's my hand, you guys. It's what you don't say. It's not what you do say a lot. Especially because that could be defamation. That could be slander. That could be libel if she says it the wrong way. So it's implied that, oh yeah, but I'm not messing with her, but you can. Because you can't really say because X, Y, and Z unless you know, right? OMG, happy Friday, Corey. Thank you for popping in. No, the lady says Mel didn't make her do anything. She saw how messy Destiiny was and she pulled out because she had $30 million business. Whoa, that's what I'm saying. All she had to do is look at it herself. See you later, Corey. Thanks for popping in. All she has to do is, like I just said, look at how she's moving on the show. You spent a whole season and we didn't even know you got divorced and the man left you. What did you do? What did you do? And I'm not even, you guys know me. I'm the last one to sit up here and blame the lady. I will look every way from Sunday to try to see what the testicles had to do with it. Because, the freaking womb, sometimes we have our reasons why. But, when we get to this next part, you guys, Steven Frisco wants you to have a great weekend, Corey. When we get to this next part that Prosperity Thick Girl 40 shared with me, it's looking really bad, you guys. But I put this clip in here because it went back to the reunion where Destiiny addressed all of these feelings she was having. And now I am feeling like she's a little bit of a needy bird, but I don't know. A lot of people were speculating that Destiiny and Melody were hitting it at one point last season, the way they were getting along.
Well, you said you feel like
who knows?
You're confused in your friendship. What is confusing you about your friendship with Melody?
Because we haven't spoken.
Why not?
I don't know. I've called her a few times.
And what has happened when you call her?
I may get a text back or not. That's accurate. So she has called me once we wrap. I will be absolutely honest with you. First, Destiiny, I'm sorry that you feel confused about where our friendship is. Because for me, there's nothing personally with you. Real talk, whenever I get done with Love and Marriage Huntsville,
This
where
is
my
from the
energy
Instagram
goes because of that,
account.
I break away, and I do it every time. I break away from everything, and I have to have my own time.
So you see how
Melody
she
since we wrapped.
Well,
said
you
this?
said you feel like you're confused in your friendship. What is confusing you about your friendship with Melody?
Because we haven't spoken.
Why not?
I don't know. I've called her a few times.
And what has happened when you called her?
I may get a text back or not. That's
Okay.
accurate.
So honestly, people, yeah, that dress was pretty. Now, I have a friend in my life, and we've been friends. We're like sisters. We've been friends for some years and years and years. And we used to talk on the phone quite regularly. And now, though, when I call, nobody answers, and then I end up getting a text back. I don't have horrible feelings about it because I know, life is life. But I did initially have some feelings about it because I was like, we were talking every day. And now I'm getting texts instead of your voice. But you know what, you guys? I talked to my friend about it. And as it turned out, she's gone through some stuff where texting is working better for her because she doesn't want me to hear in her voice what else is going on. So there's a lot of different reasons why people text instead of talk. And if you're a real friend, you can have understanding for that and understand that there's relationships ebb and flow and people grow and relationships morph and things like that. And there can still be love and respect in a friendship without the task of speaking every day. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what these comments are saying. She said the same thing about Tisha, but Destiiny still became friends with her. So we all have the ability to choose if we want to be friends with someone, no matter how our friend feels about our decision. Okay, so prosperity thick grow 40. That's exactly what I'm saying. Melody has the habit of introducing people and then stop messing with the people. So she was messing with Destiiny. She introduced Tiffany. Stop messing with Destiiny. She was messing with Tisha. So wait, how did it happen? She was messing with Tisha, introduced Destiiny, stop messing with Tisha. Tisha was messing with Destiiny because Mel didn't just come out and say, don't mess with that B. Which is in this scene right here. That's what Destiiny is currently saying. She's like, well, you could have just said, don't fool with the person. And Melody is saying, but I shouldn't have to. And she shouldn't. But if you are going to have a feeling about it later and act like I was supposed to understand your unspoken words, then it did warrant an honest conversation with your friend where you said, don't fuck with that bitch because I'm not fucking with her. Because you can't come on the show in this scene and be like, feeling bad about you talking to Tisha when Melody orchestrated their relationship. I will still say that Destiiny is moving funny, but Melody put it in motion with her dishonesty. Don't say, oh, you can still mess with that person if you really don't want me to mess with them and you're going to punish me for it later. Don't say it. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's not okay. I'm peeping Melody's game. She brings one on, drops one off. Brings one on, drops one off. Brings one on, drops one off. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, wait. She didn't say talked. She said, somebody's spoken. Texting gives you time to think about your response. It does. She didn't say talk. She said spoken to. Yes, two different things. Drop a link. There. Okay? So I don't agree with Melody not being honest. I don't agree with Destiiny not being honest. So the two things right here, the thread of this is honesty. Just be forthright and honest with the people that you say you care about. And then maybe something else can happen, you know? Because Melody ended up talking herself up one side and down the other, y'all. She was so upset. For some reason, she did not like that Destiiny called her on it and started trying to dictate how Destiiny could look, how Destiiny could respond. And that's way too much control, Mel. Let a human be a human. You get to sit there with all your funny looks on your face. You get to sit there and do your thing and purse your lips and do all that stuff. So I'm not with Melody doing that. Because whatever Melody can do, Destiiny can do better, okay? But then Melody, when Destiiny refused to, you know, acquiesce to her demands about how to put her face and everything, when she did that, she went ahead and was like, I got coins to make, not fake friends to fake, or something like that. She got up and said. I was like, how long did she practice that stuff, Melody? And then getting up and walking out. So that lets me know, as a viewer, that Destiny's feelings were warranted. Melody was not forthright with Destiiny about whatever she was feeling about her. She used her talking to Tisha as a reason to further distance herself because remember, she's bringing Stormy on now. And remember, she brings one and drops one. Destiiny, she can't juggle more than one person at a time. She's only able to do one person at a time. So right now, she's willing to mess with Stormy and she's willing to mess with Tiffany from what it's appearing. But we'll see how long that goes on. What's good, Prosperity Thick Girl 40?
Hello, hello.
Let's see, you said Destiiny can't be in the show not liking Tisha because of the friendship with Mel and Tisha. So, Destiiny knows the relationship between them, and now she's mad that Mel is picking up Tisha as a friend. Mel is picking up
Now
Tisha.
she's mad at Mel and she's picking up Tisha as a friend.
Right. Yeah, so that because that's why she's forming this alliance with the Scotts, so she has a haven, someplace to go. Because she came in under the other couple of Melody and Martell Holt, and now she's going to this other couple. It looks like she's going to try to latch on to anybody in the Scout household. You think that being honest would be the easy part? Exactly, Stephen. Yes.
Destiiny isn't an honest person.
Is Stormy the friend that Destiiny was going to work with? I don't know.
No, it was another friend. No, she did a live with the friend that she's talking about.
Oh, okay.
And the friend said Mel can't make her do nothing. She's a $30 million company, and she ain't messing with Destiiny because of all the bull crap that she was putting on IG. That's why she doesn't. That's why she dropped Destiiny.
Yeah, see, well,
come up, brother.
But what do you expect when you friends with somebody? I'm gonna stick by my friend's side. If you my friend not messing with you no more, I'm gonna look at you twice too. Like, what's going on? This is how you met me, and yeah, that's what friends do. I don't have, my friend ain't gotta tell me to look at you twice. But if I see you moving wrong on IG, I see you putting up all these negative posts and things. Yeah, I'm gonna look at you twice.
Right.
So now Tisha is your friend. Why Tisha ain't got no friends to put you on?
She could put her on Kiki. Listen, I was playing.
Kiki can't put herself on.
I hope you have a good day.
I
hope you have a better week. I hope your month is full of successful days and a lot of great ventures. I hope you just come up, brother.
I hope your whole fucking year is spectacular.
Oh, you hope my year is spectacular.
Oh, that part.
God bless you.
Oh, he is.
This is how Tisha and Melody left it. Watch. Oh, and then she didn't want to get blessed by her when she was walking out. She was like, you could keep your prayer. Oh, that is so petty.
Yeah, I don't want you praying for me, liar. You might lie to God. I don't know.
It's getting messy. Mel did a live with a friend and already aired this out. Petty boots. Yes,
I hope
very
you have a
petty.
good day.
Hope you have a better week.
No, how's
I
that
hope your
petty? If
month
you
is
gonna
full
sit
of
here and say that
successful
I
Wait a
stopped your
second.
days and a lot
bag,
of great
I need the people to know that I didn't stop anything.
Okay, wait a second right here. This is
Destiny makes me. I'm not even a male fan, and Destiny makes me sound like a damn male fan with all
I
this
know,
bull
right?
crap she doing.
This is what Mel and Melody sound like. I mean, Melody and Destiny sound like. Watch this. Here it comes right.
I hope you have a good day.
Hope you have a better week.
I hope your month is full of successful days and a lot of great ventures. I hope you just come up, brother.
I hope your whole fucking year is spectacular.
Oh, you hope my year is spectacular.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Oh, he is.
And I love you
Shout
and
out
pray
to
for you for
Reality.
a
Please,
reason.
girl, every prayer ain't a good prayer. I don't need you to pray for me.
I will be.
I don't need you
Have
to
a
pray
good
for
day,
me.
Melody.
It'll come back to you, whatever you praying. Times
Absolutely.
How you doing?
Tisha, every week Kiki tries to speak to her to an argument. They are crazy with this, memes and stuff. I wanted to see what Carlos King said about it. I love that he has his whole new podcast and he hits it up after. So now here's what you were telling me about. So first I went in reverse the prosperity. So this is a post from LeBaric Williams, and that is Destiny's ex-husband. He posted this on his IG talking about we're finally divorced last July, right? So when you sent me this next part, prosperity, that's my only question. So they were already divorced last July, but then the original Straight No Chaser reported that Destiny Payton cheated, losing home and full custody. So Straight No Chaser said that she has an inside person who knows that the reason why LeBaric left and that Destiny has always been above her means. She supposedly used to sell packages at the Wyndham Suites and LeBaric saved her from all of that. And he supposedly makes six figures and he has all this going on, and she wanted in on that lifestyle but couldn't keep her penis in her pants, supposedly. But also another question I got from that was so there's arrows to this big Louis bag, but you said you were on assistance, and this is LeBaric with the son.
He always has that son.
And they're saying that he always has the son. Yeah, prosperity.
You look at his IG page, he always has his son. He even took his son to the dentist office.
And the dates are, it's not an everyday post, obviously, but he is consistently posting with the kid. So, and when you go to her page, she has some up there, but they're not as often with the kid. So
exactly,
there's that. And then this part though, see in prosperity how it says, because it's a court battle. But I thought the divorce was final. He said the divorce is final.
No, the divorce is final. The child custody case is what they're going through now.
So he does not have full custody yet.
He doesn't have full custody yet, but he has the child majority of the time. I guess that's why he's going for full custody. If I'm had the child majority of the time, I might as well have full custody. And you're about to get put out, so I guess that's why he. I don't know.
So that's also what Straight No Chaser said, is that she was supposedly only has till the end of April to get out of the house. You guys, it's getting so messy. Yeah, that was a sweet picture. She, and also Straight No Chaser is saying that supposedly Destiny is not a one-man woman, and she alleged to that too. But remember, she said that they called it taking breaks in their relationship, that she never said they were faithful. She said they called it taking breaks. So that's interesting. that she did give us some truth. And she was saying that marriage is a financial contract, but he's not supposed to be responsible for her being able to stay in this house by herself. Let's keep it going. Oh, and then the person implies that Destiiny and Martell are hooking up.
Ciao.
I don't buy that. I do not buy that for a minute. They don't even give off IFT once vibes. They don't. Not to me. And I can usually smell it a mile away. They don't give off those type of vibes to me. But it's possible they hit it one night. But Martell doesn't drink to hit it drunk. You know what I'm saying? So he hardly even drinks the wine he's trying to sell. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
I hope they not.
Put a 1 if you think that Destiiny and Martell hit it. Put a 5 if you think it's far-fetched. Now, I personally...
And I don't know if they hit it back in the day, but I hope it...
Yeah. Like
I hope she didn't go there. And I don't know about back in the day when they was younger. I can't talk about that. I don't know them. I never seen them.
I don't think there's anything recent.
But now,
Yeah.
I hope not.
Exactly.
I couldn't see whenever people were saying it.
Yeah, I think that's reaching far. I don't think that he and her did that now. It wouldn't have been worth it. If she's supposedly a gold digger, she know Martell ain't the breadwinner that Melody was. And that could go to your point, Prosperity, that's why she was on Melody's tip, is because Melody was the breadwinner. If she likes bread so much.
Yeah, I don't see, like I said, I don't know back in the day, but nowadays I don't.
Yeah, I don't see it. So,
that would be hustling backwards.
Divorces a woman for one reason, cheating. And or unless he cheated. And so, yeah, cheating either way is the reason why. But also that house that she's in, remember last season she was trying to refinance the house before the end of the something and something else. And yeah, the refinance didn't happen, I guess. And now supposedly she has till the end of the month to get out of their 5-bedroom, 4-bath house. That
I'm trying to understand, why did she ever need that much damn space? You can't have but one child at a time, especially if your finances ain't right.
Right. Well, maybe she thought the show was going to pay more and she'd be able to, like, do a lump sum or something.
But she been on here for a couple of seasons, so therefore you knew they wasn't paying you but so much. So you still got this house and a building that you aren't. Not too many things she don't need. She got this big ass building that she can't use. She had this big old house she can't live in.
Oh yeah, she'd have to qualify for a mortgage on her own, Steven. You're right. So she was unable to qualify sans liberic. So that's too bad. And even being on a reality show and even having her other business, they're not trying to come up off a little piece of loan for that $400,000 house in Tennessee. That's interesting.
And that makes you believe that she lives above her means. She's been living like this.
Yeah. Well, I hope she doesn't have to downsize too much, because I like a big house myself, and I always like space. Like if I want to get away from myself, I should be able to go to room 3 instead of room 5.
The 2-bedroom apartment to do that for her.
But
you can't be in your bedroom, go to the living room. Can't go to the living room, go to the other room. But girl, go to the back room. But if you your pockets is telling you differently, you got to be able to have a small room that you can go to if you need to, or go outside on the balcony, because I'm not going to be broke trying to make people think I'm rich. That makes no sense.
Exactly. And yeah, that's unfortunate, because if she's in that big ass house all by herself, that is the saddest picture in my head right now, Prosperity. How do you go from a family and love and a husband and a future and, the prospect of a future, to a big ass empty house?
Yes, and then they say she was jealous of the family. She didn't want him around his mama, his younger sibling. Yeah. Like, this is too much, girl. Why you ain't? But my thing is, Destiiny, why you didn't just spray your own tea? Nobody should be able to spray you with your tea, sweetie. You came on this show trying to cover up and hide, and we thinking that LeBerick was the one. No wonder you trying to hide so much ish. You the one doing it.
Yeah, and that's what I tell my kids. So I have children under 14, and I've been telling them since they were born, don't let your brother come and tell me nothing that you should have told me yourself.
Exactly, because then you're
never
gonna be
let
in more
nobody have
trouble.
anything over you. You always run and tell that on yourself, and that way you'll always be in a position of power, because the only real power is a
Exactly.
secret. Secrets are power to other people, and if somebody's holding a secret for you, then they have power over you. So you need to tell on yourself. Do you understand, baby? And my says, yeah.
Exactly.
And now to this day, he oh, you know what? He was raging the other day, you guys, playing damn video games, and he broke the TV. He's one of those. He smashed the freaking TV with the mouse, and it ended up with lines all over it. He ran downstairs and said, "Just beat my ass now, mommy. I raged and broke the TV." Because his brother was right behind him trying to tell on him. He ran and told me first so fast. It was hilarious. I mean, it was horrible. I couldn't laugh in front of him because he needed to know how wrong it was. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, baby, don't let nobody tell on you. Yes, Stephen. And the moral of the story is it's a lot less stress to just live within your means. Okay?
Yes, and she had us thinking that this man was a deadbeat. Because I was like, look, lady, why are you on public assistance? You was just married. Why is he not paying you child support? Why is he not helping you?
Why would she be trying to tell us that? That makes us think that Carlos King is the cheapest mofo in the history of production.
And it makes us think LeBerick is a bad man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, why is he not paying you child support? Why is he not helping you take care of your child? Why are you on public assistance? And I guess that's what she wanted us to think.
Exactly.
Because for us to know that she is the one that is the problem would not have looked good for her, but it would have looked better for you if you'd have told us, and then somebody came with some more stuff. You'd have been like, bitch, excuse my language, I already did that. I already said that part. You can't say nothing. But now we looking at you extra sideways because people got a lot of stuff to say about you, Destiny, and the way you moving makes it seem like they might be telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying, unfortunately. And I was my video today was going to be totally different until I got more information from what you sent me, Prosperity. I was going to be still Team Destiny. I was going to go in on Mel because she does only have one friend at a time. She gets one, drops one. It's a pattern. And I was feeling like Destiny having that moment at the reunion when Mel agreed with her and said it was 100% accurate. I was willing to let that be the real truth without all this coming back 8 months later with Mel in the fake text thread. And I was going to go in on
I don't believe that. I don't believe that fake. That thread was text. So you telling me she faked one word in the text because Destiny said everything under that was real. And from the text that Destiny put on the computer screen, the ones before that was real too.
What I'm saying is that Destiny had already called Mel on this, and Mel agreed. She said that's 100% accurate at the reunion.
She was trying to be her friend.
Now, all this time later, for her to bring these things and say, I could have called you a liar, that just makes Mel look like a liar to me. That makes Mel look like
made me look like I'm not gonna put my friend on Front Street on TV. But now that you talking to my people that don't like me, it's and you trying to make me seem like the bad friend. I'm gonna air you out. That's what I got from it.
Well, I think that again, the whole being honest thing. Where's that comment from Steven? You think being honest was the easy part. So don't sit up at a reunion with millions of people watching and say, oh, that's 100% accurate. And then come back 8 months later and be like, I could have called you a liar. But since you my friend that you not, I'm going to call you a liar now. That doesn't sit well with me. You still a liar. Damn.
Both of them was liars.
They're both lying.
Yeah, that two things can be true at the same time. They both liars because she know that Mel was texting her, and Mel knew that she was texting her. But I'm just okay. That's what you feel. Okay, that's how you feel. But then once you go after the reunion and sit there and with somebody you know that doesn't like me, and talk,
no, they squashed it. And I'm on that little part. I'm still with Destiny about. You supposedly just squashed it downstairs. at the
No,
reunion.
they did not.
So
No, they
how
did
is
not.
me being up here talking to her? They agreed to disagree.
They did not. Tisha said Tisha said that and went back all the way to the beginning of the damn series and said this lady tried to mess up my marriage. Girl, ain't nobody trying. That shit been over. Y'all done said that y'all was gonna be friends again. This lady invited you to her house 2 times. So therefore, I feel some type of way now that you want to sit there and bring up all the old stuff once we just supposed to have squashed it. So they squashed nothing on that stage. They squashed it during the season. And then Tisha waited to the reunion to bring it back up. So now Mel got an attitude again. You're right. I'm not messing with you now. And for you to be my friend, if somebody's talking about me, what you're supposed to say is, that's my friend. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not about to sit right here and talk. I'm not going to talk about my friend with you.
No. Because Melody never did that for nobody else. When Destiiny was getting drugged through the carpet by Tiffany last year, and she went to Melody, Melody threw her further under the bus. So why is Melody now all of a sudden expecting for Destiiny to do what she wouldn't do for Destiiny? That's not fair.
When did Mel throw her under the bus? When did Mel throw her under the bus?
Bullshit.
When did Mel throw her under the bus? Mel never told Stephanie, don't talk to Destiiny. Did Destiiny wrong for everything that she ever did to you? And she did this to me also. When did Mel do that?
No, what I'm saying is that when Tiffany went in on Destiiny, and Destiiny and Melody had a conversation about it later, and Destiiny said to Melody, I didn't feel like you had my back. And Melody said, well, because you can handle yourself. So how now is Melody?
But she did not. But when we heard her having conversations with Tiffany, did she ever join in with Tiffany talking about Mel?
Well, that's what Melody. So
did she ever talk about Mel to Destiiny to Tiffany? No, Mel never did that. With Tiffany, when she heard Destiiny talking about her with Tisha. There's a difference.
She heard anything bad. She didn't say she said she heard her talking about her with Tisha.
And that's why, and Mel called bullish on it too. So evidently she said something that Mel did not like. And she said in the beginning of the season that they were talking about her.
What was so bad that hadn't already been said that now all of a sudden you need Destiiny to do what you wouldn't do for Destiiny?
You're not going to talk about me to my enemy. And if you're going to talk to me to my enemy about me, we can't really be friends. Now, for me not to say, for you to sit there and not say nothing, that's a difference.
Destiiny and Tiffany had conversations about, Melody and Tiffany had conversation about Destiiny last year, and she was like, oh, I didn't know she was going to bring that up or whatever. And, then when Tiffany went back to Melody and was like, oh, well, she got really defensive. And then on top of it, Melody went back and told damn Destiiny that she was being aggressive because she didn't like the way Tiffany was coming at her.
There's a difference when you're telling your friend what they did and when you're talking to an enemy about your friend. That's the big difference.
Yes, I agree with Steven on this. It could have went both ways.
She did tell him to talk about it more than once. And that's why Tiffany kept going back to Destiiny talking. Mel never sat there and talked about Destiiny like a dog to Tiffany's face.
I don't think that
there's a difference.
Talked about Tisha, like I don't that's not the feeling I was getting. The way Melody
that's what Mel said. And at the beginning of the season, Destiiny said, yeah, we were talking about you. Don't talk about me and don't allow nobody else to talk about me. And when I come back to you and I tell you exactly what I said, this Destiiny never said until this time right here. She said, I didn't say I was talking about it, but earlier you did not say that. So you were talking about that girl too. Y'all said that girl, oh, she's a Scorpio. I was talking about the girl cheating and every goddamn thing.
No, I still feel it goes both ways. But Steven agrees with you, Prosperity, and says yes. I still feel like it goes both ways. I feel like last year when Destiiny specifically went to Melody and was like, what about your friend? And she did not intercede on the behalf of Destiiny. How dare she, in this scene, pretend like Destiiny was supposed to be taking up for her?
No, I don't think Mel was saying she needed to take up for her, but I think that Mel was saying is you shouldn't have been joining in with somebody that doesn't like me talking about me. Mel never joined in with Tiffany talking about bad about Destiny. So therefore something bad was said to make Mel feel like you should not have
Possibly.
joined in the conversation when she was
Yeah.
talking about me.
I was feeling like, from what Melody said to me, it more felt like you talking to Tisha is the problem in any context because I'm not messing with Tisha.
No, I don't think that, because if that was the case, she wouldn't have let her told her to go ahead and be friends with the girl. I don't care. If I don't want you talking, I know she's gonna say some things about me, but that's a given. So I wouldn't even want you to be friends with her in the first place.
Talking to my enemies, whatever. Melody acts like she's running shit. She acts like she's running everybody. She acts like she's.
I don't like Mel's attitude. Mel thinks she's better than everybody. Mel and Martell is the same damn person. One just cheated. So Mel does fugazi things, but in this one, when you're sitting there and you know this woman don't like me, you know Tisha gonna talk about me. You know that's just what Tisha this is what Tisha do in front of me. Tisha talk about me in front of me. So I know, when we get behind, y'all get behind closed doors, she's gonna say something. For me to hear you engaging with her, that's a problem. And she gonna say, you should have told me. You should have told me not to be her friend. Why I gotta tell you not to be somebody's friend? You grown. Why would
it doesn't matter what I talk to somebody that you don't mess with anyway?
Because you shouldn't be talking about me with that person. I'm not going to.
It doesn't
and
matter.
If Mel would have told her not to be friends with her, that would have been Mel being petty. Mel told that girl not to be friends with her.
How does she know she wasn't listening, so she was going to bring it back to
Even if she was listening on that. If you talking about her to me, that means you ain't bringing it back to. But you're gonna tell me that what you said too, child. Everything else that Destiny has shown us, Destiny does not tell the truth. Just like she made us think LeBerick was a bad damn father, but now we come to find out the real reason they're not together, and he left her weeks after having a baby.
That part, that
past behavior show us what you will do.
And like I said before, they both could use with a lesson in honesty. They both,
they're both liars.
Yes,
Destiny,
that's
like
the
I just
bottom
said, her Martell and Mel are the same person. One just cheated.
Yes, birds of a feather are flocking together over there. And
yes, that's what happens.
Marceau is a liar. Marceau is a liar.
All of them are liars.
Tisha's a liar. Maurice is a definite liar.
Child, a margarine looking liar.
Has Kimmie lied? She's gonna start being a liar by association. She hang out much longer.
Yeah, that's the only person that I can give some grace to is Kimmie.
Yeah, because
and Wanda, because Wanda don't lie either. Wanda tell the truth, even though I can't stand it. Wanda tells the truth.
Yeah, so Wanda and Kimmie will tell the truth. Everybody else on this show is pretty much dealing in lies. It's feeling like at one time or another.
Exactly.
And to deal in lies at any time makes me feel like you might be a liar all the time.
You're a liar.
That's unfortunate. You're a liar. Yes, liars are.
Like everywhere. I said, I am not no millimeter, and that's the dumbest name I ever seen and heard in my damn life.
What's her name?
What is a millimeter? Why are y'all rulers? That's what she calls her fans.
Oh, millimeters. Oh,
that is the dumbest name I've ever heard of in my life, and y'all walk around talking about y'all some millimeters.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
So all of them lie. I don't believe nothing half of what they say out their damn mouth. And I am not no male fan.
We just cracked the nut. The problem is they're
all liars. Yes.
And they got
just like they lied in that scene.
The truth, all for a show. But look, the name of this thing was How to Spot a Fake.
And all of them are.
Yeah, except for Kimmie. So far, Kimmie is the only one in this picture that's not a fake.
Yes, and just like that scene with Marceau and Tisha, that scene was staged like hell. Y'all know Tisha ain't never stepped behind that desk in her damn life.
Yeah, that
now
was
all of a sudden he want her to be the boss.
But I'm glad they did it though, because it's all product placement. You know what I'm saying?
What product was they placing?
Oh, they had the black people behind them in the Schultz thing, and they were in their building. That's product placement.
Okay, he could have placed the product with him sitting back there. That sign is always going to be where it's at.
Well, I think, and plus he had said that she majority holds the thing, so it was good.
But we already knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I did not.
All of the women are the brains behind the operation. I'm not understanding why they with any of these men, because they made the men.
Right.
They're the ones
Well,
with the degrees. They're the ones with the builder's license. Even Kimmie was the one that made sure that that Maurice got through goddamn law school. She the one
oh
took
my
on all
gosh, that
the
is so
bulk of the
beautiful.
household duties so that he can go away and study and do all these things. All these
Yeah,
women
yeah,
are the brains behind these men. And if these
yeah,
women leave these men just like Martell, they will fall.
yeah. They need these ladies, and it's a good thing they got them too because their businesses are seeming to thrive, at least some of them, and there's some are getting off the ground. And again, here with even Martell not being married, still has a strong woman behind him. Again, you're right, Prosperity.
Yes, he's the reason. She's the reason that people know you.
Right, right, right.
I just want him to go buckle down and stop with all these brainhead schemes that he keeps trying to cook up. Like he
Yeah.
tired of somebody and go get this damn builder's license so he can do what he's good for, because we all know Martell was good at that business. That was his passion. That's what he did. But all these calendars and books and cookbooks
Yeah,
and things,
like he's way off.
I
But
can't.
know,
And this wine that you keep pushing back because you ain't got the money for the distribution. Look, dude, and your wine says incest and not Inez. Go on now.
oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look up. Was his wine bottle. Look, I think it's on his Instagram. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that's the only
See,
bottle he
because it
got,
says
and the one that he
incest,
gave to his
right?
mama that day. Dude, it's not
It just
working.
says-
Go build you some buildings.
There's Martell Holt. Oh, you're right. Oh my God. Look.
It says incest.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop my back. Let's see, settings, virtual, none. You guys are gonna see my ceiling. Oh, look, I was doing a TikTok. My bad.
You always doing this TikTok.
Look, it does look like it says incest, huh? It does. It is a play on my eyes. Oh, and look, there he is holding the bottle. And he doesn't even drink, y'all.
Thank you. So how good is the wine? Do you
That's
even
what
know
you
how
guys
good the wine is?
subscribe to my TikTok. Yeah, but that does look like incest. OMG.
Like, I just need him to go get that builder's license, and I need melanoma, whatever that lady name is, to make him sit his butt down and study. That week he ain't got the kids, study. Get this damn builder's license so I can stop trying to make up all these brainhead schemes to make you some money.
Right.
And congratulations again.
Oh my God, I know, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, you guys. Now next, I mean, it's already coming up on an hour, but I have a good, okay, it's 1:20. We can be off of here by 1:35. And by 35 minutes after, because I just wanted to real talk on Nene real fast. I personally want to give it up to Nene for finally suing these mofos. I've done many videos on Bravo and their production of harmful Black stereotypes. I've done many videos on Bravo and their all the production treating melanated goddesses in a way as a viewer. I noticed. I had no idea all the other stuff was going on behind the scenes, but just as a viewer, I was picking up on the tendencies that they were putting down. And I'm actually glad that she took as much time as she did, because it did allow for them to
she gonna lose.
What?
She gonna lose.
And
she said they work with them people all that time. She knew.
She did allow them the time to establish their pattern of discriminatory practices. And I feel like it will do her good in the long run to put these people on paper, because with Mariah Huck, with Nene Leakes, and now we need a drum roll, because you know who else is going to sue them? Where's my drum roll, people? Did you know? Anybody familiar with, I don't think I have a drum roll, but we could do a...
I hope it's a black girl from that boat show.
Faith Stowers from Vanderpump Rules is about to sue them also. Now,
And she might got a case, and Mariah got a case, and the girl from the boat show got a case, but Nene Leakes ain't got no case. Nene Leakes sat there and played with them racist people, as she say, all that time, and until they was not gonna give her another check, that's when
it
they
doesn't
became
matter.
racist.
I don't think
Nobody
that
feel, and
still
she
does
made
not,
friends
that
with the
does
one
not,
person that she
that
put in
does
that
not make it
lawsuit.
okay that they empowered a racist
It don't
work
make it
environment.
okay, but
They
she sat
fostered
there and
a
dealt
hostile
with it.
work environment, and they continue to do so across their
And she
franchises.
she
You
did
can
make,
have
and she
whatever
said
feelings
racist
you want
things
about
too.
Nene Leakes. You
And
can have
she said
whatever
racist
feelings you
things
want
too.
about
She called
Nene.
Nate. She
It does
called
not
Candy
equal the
ghetto.
fact. The fact is that Bravo and
She ain't
True
gonna win this
Entertainment
case.
produce harmful stereotypes. The fact is that they punished her for following the correct channels of making a complaint against the person that she felt racist by. She made complaints in writing.
And she still was
She did what
friends with that
It
lady. And she
doesn't
still
matter.
is friends with
Doesn't
that
matter.
lady.
If I was at work and there was somebody that I still had to work with,
And
I would
she
still
said
go
racist things. She called the girl a slave. She called Candy ghetto. Nene
It doesn't
done
matter.
said some
It
damn
doesn't
things
matter.
that she shouldn't have
It
said
doesn't
either. She
matter.
ain't
It
winning this
doesn't
case.
matter.
She
I
ain't
am
winning
still
this
telling you.
case. She's
And if she
spending money
does
for no
happen to lose,
reason.
it won't be because she doesn't have the proof that she needs to prove that Bravo
She
did
gonna
what
get
they did.
$5.
People just want to hate on Nene so bad. You
No,
guys
ain't
can
nobody
hate.
hating on Nene.
You
Nene
guys
hates
can
on
hate on Nene
herself.
all you want, but
Nene
I am
hates on
completely for.
everybody.
I
She's
am
not the rich
completely
bitch that she
for.
thought. And who gonna sue her for being an elitist that she was? Who gonna sue her for that?
I need to get a word in too, Prosperity. I'm about to put you on mute because I'm feeling very passionate about this here subject. And I feel like Nene has every right to sue, and that her taking this time has helped her get paper, that they've established a pattern. They have established their pattern of discriminatory racist tendencies across all franchises. And Nene's papers that she put on them stated that. She named every show and every occasion, with the differences that I personally have made videos on this channel. Everything that I've said, she put in those papers. She said about why were they the only ones that had to have a token white when none of the other shows had to have a token black for 13 seasons. She went in every respect. And because she did, I feel like it's the perfect time for her to speak her truth. And I'm never gonna not be here for a Black woman speaking her truth. And regardless of if she had to sit up and kiki with somebody, that's what the white people would have did too. They kikied with her the way she kikied with them so they could all stay paid, until she didn't. And then as soon as she didn't, she still went and tried to handle it the proper way, the way that they would handle it, and play all, well, it's not that bad, but it really is. And people tore her up for that too. How are you going to be mad that a Black woman wanted to still get paid? How are you going to be mad that she played the same game that people play every day in order to exist in this universe full of racist tendencies? How are you mad at that?
Because Nene is for Nene.
It doesn't, and Nene put them on the map. Nene put him on the map, and because
Nene
of
is
that,
still for
she should
Nene.
have been rewarded and not demoted. She should have been rewarded.
But why didn't she join Mariah when Mariah was first trying to do this? Because Nene is for Nene.
She doesn't have to. That's not her case.
Yeah, because she's
This
for
is her
Nene. But
case.
now she want to add Mariah into her lawsuit. Yeah, because she's for Nene. You don't want to help the lady when it was about the lady, because you were still getting money from those people. But now that this lady isn't, now that this lady is suing them, and now that you needed to add to your papers, now you're for her. Nene is for Nene.
And that's all she needs to be for. Mariah didn't name Nene in her papers, so why should, you know what I'm saying? She is only using Mariah to further establish the pattern of Bravo's tendencies.
That's what I'm saying.
To prove is the pattern of Bravo's tendencies.
But she still did not want to help this lady when this lady needed it. But now Mariah's name is helping her establish her pattern. So therefore, that's showing you Nene is for Nene.
No.
Yes, Nene, I know you love Nene. You really need Nene. But that's the truth.
Went to the court the last time, because she did recently say, Nene did recently say that when she did have the lawyer the first time was around the same time that Mariah Huck was suing the people. And she said something about the lawyers got paid off and something like that. So maybe she was going to have something to do with Mariah, but then her whole lawyer thing fell out from under her and she had to regroup.
But that was years. That first lawyer, if that's the first one that we saw, that's still was way after Mariah left the state, kicked Mariah, iced her out of her own show, the show that she produced, the show that she cast, the show that she even took to
that's I'm not talking about Mariah. And
what I'm saying is Nene still with that was still years after that.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, that still to me that still shows that Nene is for Nene and not about anybody else.
The moral of my story. The moral of my story is that I'm glad that Nene is speaking her truth and taking these people to task. And if she has if she has the information that Mariah went through with them also, that's just showing a for more pattern. Actually, Mariah's case didn't even ever get solved. Is she still in court? We never heard anything. So possibly this could help Mariah now. It doesn't mean that Nene should never say anything. It doesn't mean, what black person you know that wants to spend attorney's fees for me and you? Why would Nene take her attorney money to go help Mariah?
Who said she needed to take her attorney money? But she could have talked about it.
Some ways.
She could have brought it to the forefront.
But she didn't have to. She didn't have to.
Yeah, she didn't. But this still goes to show you now that she's adding these people to her lawsuit is to help her, not about them.
You don't even like Nene. You putting a lot on Nene.
Yeah, because that's where it goes.
That's
what we talking about, right?
How is Nene responsible for Mariah? That's a far reach, Prosperity. I'm sorry.
Who says she's responsible for Mariah? What I'm saying is now she's adding Mariah to her lawsuit to make it seem feasible for her to win. But when it was about just Mariah and she was still going through these racist things.
Person she included. She's
okay, but I'm talking about all the women. The lady on the boat. The lady you told me about on the boat.
I did a video on Raina.
Yeah.
I did a video.
The lady for the other one you talked about. The lady who did the white girls put her out there. The server.
Yes, Faith Sowers.
Yeah, I learned all this from you. You know I did.
So Faith
but my thing is, she's only adding these people to help her case.
I love you, Prosperity. God.
She's only doing that to help her case. And you know, you love you some Nene, and I'm not too much Nene.
I love Nene, and I love that she is getting all of this evidence of their pattern of discriminatory racist behavior, which is what evidence
but my only thing is
into court.
But my only thing is, Laga,
nothing has to be on anybody's timeline except for the person that's willing to pay the attorney's fees. That's my opinion, Prosperity. I don't think that anybody has to do anything.
But my only thing, what I'm trying to say is,
why didn't Mariah bring Nene in?
Because she did not know about Nene. Then she started her thing. Nene was still taking her checks and sitting home and loving her and loving it.
If Nene can prove it,
and the same woman that she put all, and she's suing everybody but Kim. But Kim is all in her papers. But she's still friends. But she just made up with Kim again.
She has. Well, Kim don't have no money to get, but she has Jane Doe's and John Doe's. She has like 20 commas in the plaintiffs.
I know, we know that, but then the only person named that's in the damn suit is Kim. Everything is about Kim.
The defendants. She has 20 commas in the defendants. And she is not naming Kim specifically, but obviously her lawyer doesn't think she needs to. I'm not an attorney, but I play one on TV. And if I don't think that my client needs to name a person by their name and they can name it by Jane Doe and we can still get the job done, then I'm going to do what my lawyering says I need to do. Now, she can sit around Nene, she can be around Kim, she can do whatever. It doesn't negate the fact that if Kim did use the N-word multiple times at work and she went to the manager at work and is like, look, I don't care what our relationship is off camera, she's sitting here calling me an N-word while I'm at work working with you guys and I'm not here for it. They should have acted on that. They shouldn't have rewarded that.
And they should have acted when she called that lady a slave. They should have acted on Nene too when she called that lady a slave.
That part was edited in a way to make it look like that was only Nene, but the pre-editing to that somebody brought up was that was the time that Kim used the N-word. All we got to see was, I'm not your slave. I'll slap you off this bus, because they were in the habit of producing harmful stereotypes about Black women while simultaneously protecting white women such as Kim. So they cut out what Kim said and kept what Nene said to make her look like a crazy Black woman, all having attitude, Kim. And that's what we
They didn't have to do that too much.
When it's proven also that Bravo and True Entertainment and all the other companies they work with are in the habit of editing out white women behaving badly. They're in the habit of not typing up white women behaving badly. Now look, case in point is what just happened on
that white lady from the OC got
on
it.
the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We had another table flipping moment with Teresa. Was that what the marketing was for the entire season? No. But when we had
ain't that why they cut it though?
When we had black on black crime in Real Housewives of Real Housewives of Potomac, they used that as marketing for the show, for building up for the whole freaking show. We had to see Black women behaving badly. But when it comes to these white ladies, all we get to see is what they want us to see to protect their white fragility. But that's another case that Nene is bringing up in this case. She's bringing up all of
Right
this.
message, wrong messenger for me.
No, right message, right messenger. Because she knows firsthand, also in her thing, she lets us know that she complained about this 2 years in and still worked with them and tried to work it out and played nice with them until season 12, when she couldn't take it anymore.
10 more seasons.
Yeah, for 10 more seasons.
Until they offered her a friend role and she didn't want to take the friend role.
That's how much drive and tenacity she had. That's how much perseverance she had to overcome.
That's how much money they paid her.
She still got paid and remained the highest paid freaking housewife. But
until they didn't want to pay her no more, and then she bought the lawsuit.
The cost was too high. The cost was too high.
Until they wanted to make her a friend of the show, and that cost was too low.
We say all money ain't good money, and she found out the hard way that all money ain't good money. That's all I'm saying.
It was only not good when they was lowballing her and tried to make her a friend to the show.
Right. So what? So what? Why are you so concerned?
Yeah, but you would have more of a leg to stand on, and you would have people behind you if you would have did it when you should have did it.
I don't understand how, as a melanated goddess yourself, you aren't.
That ain't got nothing to do with this.
You aren't happy with the supremacy, the system of white supremacy being challenged by Nene. You aren't happy.
Yeah, I sure am, but not by her, because she was part of it and she worked with it and she went with it.
You would only be happy if a person did it exactly when you needed them to do it. Forget when they're ready.
If it was somebody else that did it, I would be happy.
Ready to do it. Forget that she was dealing with her husband dying of cancer and didn't have time to go to court. Forget that maybe she didn't want to spend. Forget that maybe she didn't want to spend Greg's last dying days in a courtroom. Forget that. You needed her to do it.
But she was spending his last days with another man. Please don't put Greg in this, because Greg is the only reason that we gave her as much time as we did.
No.
They said that they were cheating on each other. She said so. She met this man. She just happened to meet this other man a week after Greg died. Come on now, Larkin. Now we're going to places that don't even need to be going to about Nene, because you're not gonna win that battle.
She might have had him on standby, but she wasn't
like I said. So therefore, she was willing to have a man when he was still living, but she couldn't go to court.
Was willing to let her go on with her life, so that's between them.
Okay, then he would have let her do this court case too.
That's between them, and what's that have to do with the suit?
And he would have let her go through this court case. And he would have let her go through this court case.
I'm saying she didn't want to spend the last days of Greg's dying life in a courtroom.
She wasn't going to be in the courtroom because the first time it didn't go through.
So what if she had a boyfriend on standby? I just don't understand what one has to do with three.
Because if she was willing, she wouldn't have been in court, because the lawyer dropped the case, so she wouldn't have spent his last days in court. And Greg would have been behind her if she'd have did it, season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He was a lot of those other seasons, so therefore the last months didn't need to be in the courtroom, because if she'd have did it before then, he would have been well.
No, he was already sick. He was already sick in season 12. He was sick.
He was sick in season 12. He wasn't sick in season 3, 4, 5, 6,
But she
7,
wasn't ready.
8.
She wasn't ready.
Yeah, because she was still getting paid. That's why she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready because she was still the rich bitch at that time.
Maybe she thought things were gonna change. Maybe she thought things were gonna change.
And 10 season it ain't changed, and you waited till you. She knew it wasn't going to change. She didn't care about it changing because she was the star of the show.
I don't care who does it. I don't care when they challenge it. I don't care how they challenge it. As long as this system of white supremacy is getting challenged and brought to the table.
We all know they were racist. We all knew all that was going on. But she went with it.
And kudos to Nene. Now, the other person that will be suing Bravo is none other than Faith Stowers, and she's from Vanderpump Rules.
Thank you, Faith.
And I did a whole video on her also. What happened with her was the white girls over on Vanderpump Rules pulled the ultimate Karen by calling the police on her, knowing she wasn't the person that needed the police called on her, made a false police report on a co-worker on the show. They were let to stay on the show. They villainized Faith and slut-shamed her for sleeping with the same community peen over there everybody else had, Jax. And then, as it turns out, you guys, did you hear that Lala Kent pulled a knife on Faith Stowers?
What?
Yes! And it was on film. And they edited it out and then told Faith not to do anything about it and then kicked Faith to the curb.
Thank you, Faith, for going to get this dealt with.
So, you're not upset at how long it's taking Faith to deal with it? It's been 4 years.
We all knew that Faith was going through this, and we all knew that we knew she eventually was going to go. And the girl from the boat. I told you, I'm with them too.
Yeah, Raina. I've done many videos on Raina, but she's just ready to let it move on. I would sue their ass though, but she's ready to let it move on. So yes, Lala Kent pulled a knife on Faith, who used to be her titty showing friend, and because they would always be bumping titty nipples, all the things, and every chance they could. And then something happened, and Lala ended up attacking Faith with a knife, saying, "I'll cut a bitch, I'll cut a bitch, I'll cut a bitch," and had to get separated by the production people. Lisa Vanderpump personally, along with producers from Bravo, begged Faith to not do anything to Lala, who was let to stay on the show. And they fired Stassi. They did. They fired Kristen, the two people that called the police on Faith, but they kept Lala, who pulled a knife on Faith and then kicked Faith to the curb. Yes, Lala is about that life. Yes. And now without Rand's protection, that might be why Faith is coming through now, because Lala has to use her own coins to defend this shit. Because that last case needed. I'm glad she hers is soon. I'm glad she's doing hers now, because that was ridiculous. How you gonna call that? That was ridiculous. That was horrible, right?
Yeah, and I'm not, and by no means am I not saying Bravo is not racist. We all know they are racist. God. We all know there are many things over there at Bravo that ain't right at all. That is not what I'm saying. Do not think that I'm taking up for Bravo. That will never be the fact.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. I was thinking,
no, never, ever. I know they are all yes, and he probably a cokehead too. I don't know. But
where's DT? Where's DT when we need him with all of his wonderful descriptions of Andy Koken? But
right, yeah. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the messenger is not the person for me. That's all I'm saying.
Marsha, I totally agree. That is probably why that hoe stopped drinking. That might have been the day. Pulling knives on your used to be nipple rubbing friend. Okay, something's going on over there. Okay, and the last little bit of thing, I love you, Prosperity, by the way. Everybody,
you know I love you too, Chad.
We love a good banter over
here.
We
are sisters. We don't know what y'all talk about if y'all think any different.
That's part of why we love each other. That's why we get along, is because we don't have to agree over here. And I'm
But
not
we
trying
all
to change her mind, and she's not trying to change my mind. We're just both speaking passionately about why we believe what we believe. You know what I'm saying?
and
But
after that, you're going to see me on her screen, and then after that, you're going to see us in each other's DMs talking about everything up under the sun after we
yeah,
finish our
yeah,
discussion.
yeah, it's all love. It's all love. The last thing that we can talk about today is Ashley Darby finally leaving Michael, sexual predator, grabbing black men's asses, Darby.
We really need DT now with those pictures.
Yes, oh my gosh, because I'm happy that Ashley went and had that second baby so she could secure this $10 million bag that she's about to get. Because supposedly, baby hands is worth $20 million. And supposedly, after she had the second kid, she re-signed to something that is giving her half of what he has. And supposedly that building, I was like, why haven't they moved from this penthouse yet with these two kids? They need got all that money. It's because he owns the building. Did you know Michael owns the building they live in? Where he
Hell no. Well, why he can't pull out some walls and then give them some more
That's what I'm
space?
saying, right? No, he owned that building, you guys. That's why they were always in there. And he already moved out of the penthouse. And she's been in the penthouse by herself, making TikToks and Instagram, shaking her ass all about the social medias, trying to, let us know that she got her body back. She's back in the game. And she's happy about everything that's happening. And she is not dismayed at all. And she is officially separated from baby hands Michael Darby, and she won't have to put up with him grabbing no other body's ass anymore because she's officially separated from him. He's moved out and she's on her way to a $10 million bag, people. Now Destiiny should have taken notes.
Exactly.
Should have taken those notes, but no, Destiiny didn't want to take notes.
Yeah, Destiiny. See, instead of you being with the other man, you should have let him do it, and then you would have had a leg to stand on. See,
Exactly.
Ashley was smart. But if Ashley did anything on the side, Ashley was smart enough to not do it when the cameras were filming. This fool did it while he was filming. He talked about sucking people's men's. He grabbed butts. He professed his love for Juan on TV. And do you know now, Larger, Juan doesn't have to be called the homewrecker anymore.
I know, right? I love Stephen Crisco. Stephen Crisco agrees with us, Prosperity. That's why I subscribe. The exchange of thoughts. Yeah, we don't all have to agree. Let's just get these thoughts out of our head. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he's been here for a couple of our thought sessions.
Yes, Stephen Crisco is very supportive. I love Stephen. Marsha says, I'm here for it, Ashley. Yes, we are. Get your coins, Ashley. Yes, 10 million of them. Ooh, I know Destiiny is kicking herself in the ass. All she had to do is play coy for a couple of years, and she would have been able to get some bags from LeBaric.
Exactly. Don't forget about 10 million plus child support.
Yeah, to keep me accustomed to this life in this penthouse that you had me in for the last 10 years, bro.
Exactly. Now I'm need her to move out that little thing so them kids can have somewhere to play.
Somewhere to play? Oh my God. Oh.
And go get her a condo or something.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine the smell. It looked like it was full of stale air in there. The smell
under the bridge smell.
Oh yeah, I was like.
And she better not let her mom and them use all her money either.
Oh please, her mom is like, see, baby, I sent you into that club to be the intern, and look, you got to break mom off at least $1 million. No, we'll see.
She better not come back for no more after that.
I know, right?
Girl, you better keep your money.
It depends. If he has more, then she deserves more.
Yeah, they said he got way more than 20.
Yeah, if he has more, then she deserves more, because being embarrassed by, just look at him. Can you imagine having to kiss that?
Could you imagine having to touch him?
That is disgusting. I can't even imagine what those lips would have felt like on mine. I can't imagine what his smell was. I can't imagine embracing him. Ugh, the sweat when they were doing it, disgusting. I can't imagine. I just can't.
Imagine hugging him. Imagine just hugging him.
I can't.
I can't even pretend. I'm not one of them girls that can go with the man because of how much money he got, because the disdain shows on my face. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Right.
I
Like,
tell a man in a minute, I don't kiss, I don't kiss, I don't kiss, I don't kiss. You gotta be me for a good while. I'm gonna let you know that off the break. I don't kiss. And then if I'm attracted to you, I kiss you, but I don't kiss. Just to
that
let
is
you know.
hilarious.
Don't reach over
Yes,
here
the
for no
first
good
kid.
night kiss.
Steven says, and the first kid is good looking. Isn't there a second? Yeah, she just went and had a second kid after the next scandal, but she did not make a baby this time because she'd be leaving the reunion, going to the vacation, and coming back
And being pregnant.
the last two times. She did not do that
Dean
this
is the
time.
lawyer. Dean is actually lawyers. He's gonna make sure that him and his brother is set up, that they have their trust intact and all.
Yes. And that's good. I'm so glad that she's finally from under him. Maybe now I'll start liking Ashley because I kind of was not into Ashley because of her support of Michael and his obvious sexual harassment of black men and her always excusing that shit away for men.
And the way he treated the black women, he acted like they were beneath him.
Like he was always treating them like, oh, Massa doesn't want to talk to them today, and Ashley was okay with it. So maybe we'll get a different Ashley now that she's almost closer to the $10 million bag, but definitely give it up to Ashley and give it up to Faith and give it up to Mariah and give it up to Nene, and maybe the four of them can get together. Well, the three of them, Nene, Faith, and Mariah.
The other girl. With the other girl.
Oh, and Raina Lindsay from Below Deck, who was called the N-word, and production did nothing because they were like, well, you said it first. That was their response.
But also, what do you think about Giselle saying that Chris tried to make a pass at her?
I think
and they said Chris made a video going off, so I'm gonna send you that DM when we get
for
off
sure, because I didn't get to it, but I heard about it. But I will do another video on that because as much as Giselle doesn't bother me a lot, this bothers me. This particular thing bothers me because I love Candace and Chris, and I feel like if any of the couples, that's a real couple right there.
Yeah, and I'm not even a Candace girl, but I don't got that man loves that girl. Nobody can deal with her the way
adores, and for her to be coming after
the way she talks to him.
All I can say is that Giselle wishes Chris Bassett was interested.
Exactly.
As much as she liked to eat, she would love to have him for a husband because she loved to eat. Everybody knows Giselle doesn't miss a meal. But she
always asking that man to cook for her every time she around him. She always asking him for some food.
So she's already like plotting her course. She would love if Chris Bassett paid her any mind. She would love it. And that's how you know.
Yeah, I think that's messed up to go after that girl husband. But we kept trying to tell Candace them people were not her friends. They were just using her. Yeah, and now they going after her.
To get rid of Monique. And but Monique fell into that trap more than anybody.
Yeah, Monique fell in. But I'm just saying the aftermath when she thought they was her friend, they was on her side because they were her friends. No, they weren't on your side because of that. They were on your side about that fight because they wanted her gone.
Exactly. They needed her gone because real relationships make you look cross-eyed at Juan and Robin. Real relationships make you look cross-eyed at the Real Housewives of Potomac, and the only housewife is Karen and Candace and Ashley.
Yeah.
So why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It sheds glaring light on the fact that you probably shouldn't even be on this show.
Not probably. You shouldn't be on this show, but because you bring the drama and your skin color and your eye color, you get away with murder.
Right.
But Chris loves that girl. No man will let a woman talk to her the way he talks to her, the way she talked to him if they don't love them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he totally is the yin to her yang. Like she's about it when he's not. And he's calm and peace when she's not. So I love it. I love a good balancing couple like that. And I think that they do complement each other. And I actually like that he is a little older, but doesn't look like Michael Darby older. And I like that it doesn't feel like she was out for a bag the way Ashley was out for a bag.
Yeah, that's creepy.
When they
like
look
the other
each other, when they look at each other, I can totally see love. I feel their sexy kismet. When Ashley was looking at Michael, I was like, ooh, she can't wait to reel him into the convalescent home and have the nurse feed him properly. Like,
how many times did I vomit in my mouth watching them?
I know it was
last season when he was
last season
when he was more interested in the bathroom than he was in her.
Oh, it was so gross.
Child, he was like, I wish Juan was here right now. Why are you here? I want Juan. I want Juan. I don't want you here.
That's the other rumor. Now that Ashley's finally leaving, they're like, will Juan and Michael finally be together?
He won't have to be the home wrecker no more.
I'm here, you guys. I just didn't have anything about it right now. I have my camera up like that because I didn't put any lips on or anything. But do you think that Juan and Who's It are going to really try to be together now, Prosperity?
No. To me, it's just a funny joke to me. I don't think that man want no damn Michael no bit more. Michael wants him, but I don't think Juan wants no Michael. I just said it as a joke, but I don't believe that they be going too far with it sometimes. I just like to make a little kiki about it, but no.
Right.
I really don't. I play a lot of games and I talk a lot of ish, but I don't think that that's anything that's feasible ever in life.
Right. Definitely. And I'm what you were saying about right message, wrong messenger, a lot of people agree with you on that meanie topic. And all I can see is let's see how it plays out. I hope the evidence that she thinks she has is the evidence that it needs to be in order for her to win. That's all I can say.
She is a black woman. If she can get her bag and take them down at the same time, girl, go get your thing. But I just can't still not deal with the hypocrisy of the whole thing. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
I just can't look beyond that hard.
Right.
But if she can get her money, I'm never going to say black woman don't get what you can get because we deserve way more than that.
Right.
But my whole thing is the hypocrisy in the whole situation. I just don't see how you can deal with it and be part of it. And then at the end, once you're not getting what you think you're due anymore, that now you want to have a big old mess with it. That's my whole thing because you did the same thing they were doing. You were doing to the black cast too. You had an elitist attitude the whole time. You lived in you live in a rented condo. Ooh, Candy, you're ghetto. That's my whole thing. But if she can get her money, I'm never going to say don't get your money, girl.
Right.
Because we black women deserve that and a lot more. So if one of us can get something, so if one black woman can get something, that's a win for that's a win for black women because they give us nothing. Black people nor white people give black women nothing.
Nothing.
Not even respect.
Not even respect.
So please don't think that I'm sitting here because I don't want Nene to win or I'm against a black woman, a melanated black woman. No, I'm not. I just feel the hypocrisy in the whole damn situation and it's not settling with me to do.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I do feel you on that for sure. So, and then Love and Marriage Huntsville, we covered that. We had, let me see, do I have my, Kyoto real fast?
Destiiny, get a real storyline that makes sense, sweetie. That's all we want you to do. Stop trying to confuse us with your lies and just tell your truth because guess what? We will respect you way more with your truth than we will with these lies any day. My mama always told me 2 things she can't stand is a thief and a liar because if you lie, you will steal, and if you steal, you will lie. And you are seeming to be doing both at this time, sweetie.
Oh my God, both of them at the same time. Not a good look.
At all.
A good look. And she's really cute too. So she needs to
stay. She's a beautiful woman. Just living your truth. If you live above your means, baby, just say you live above your means. You like nice things.
Yeah.
But you just don't go out the right way to get them.
Just go get the right bag to accommodate what you like.
Thank you. Go get that money and put it into that shop. You got all that money just sitting there. You can be renting that space out. Girl, if you're not gonna do the beauty thing, do your beauty thing from home, like everybody else doing. Girl, send them packages off yourself. You don't need a whole store for that,
right?
But then go and with that building, get your rent money up.
Get
by
your warehouse
renting it out.
better.
That's your
Yeah,
rent
they gotta
money
plan better.
and more.
Or don't cheat on the money back until after everything is secured.
Exactly. You should not be using your savings.
Right.
That building should be making money for you.
Already.
Even if you're not in it, somebody else should
Right.
be there to make the money for you.
Yeah, let some people hold a church service there. Church services are back working again. But
Church service,
Crisco
waxing.
does agree that Juan don't want Michael Darby. I agree too, Stephen.
want
That
that
is
man.
disgusting. I don't think Juan ever did. I think that
At
Juan
all.
likes attention, and that was fun attention. Like it was like fun, not fun. I doubt that he really like enjoyed it. I don't know many men that like getting hit on by other men. I don't know many men that like it, but I know men love attention. So that's why.
But it's stuck. But that thing stuck so well because he never corrected him. He never told him, "Look, I played many a game. Okay,
Yeah.
we cool, we're buddies."
He let him
but
do that. He let him.
yeah.
So yeah, it was funny. So
But we also know that Robin lost all that man money, so sometimes
yeah,
you just for a
and
little
that's why,
change.
and that's part of why they're not married yet, is because of their own stuff. Like I don't think that Juan is really vibing on her like that
At all. And them kids, and she don't even wake the kids up for school. Who play with their kids about their education?
And Candace and Chris give me more lovey-dovey vibes than Juan and Robin ever did.
Ever.
So today we covered this week's Love and Marriage recap with Tisha versus Keke, the final round. Martell wants in again. Kimmie was in the middle. Is Destiiny spinning webs? The Scots think twice. And Melody gives Destiiny a turn. Okay? And then we had Destiiny divorce details. And then we had broken news, which was the Nene thing, the Ashley thing, the Faith thing, and everything else. So that's coming up on 2 hours here. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here on Larger Curves today. And thanks again for my 500 subscribers, you guys. I love you guys so much.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. But don't stop there. She's at 500. Let's get her to that 1,000 mark, and let's get these view hours up so we can get her monetized. Please.
Viewer hours and whatever else Prosperity Thick Girl 40 just said. Okay. So
and hit that like button.
Oh yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash that bell so you can get notified next time I upload a video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stephen Crisco, Marsha, One Who Cares. Who else was in the house? That was it.
Carol, Corey was here. Corey.
Oh, Corey Berman was in the house with Brendan. Yes, and One Who Cares. And Black Lavender dropped through.
Yes, she did. I was about to say her name.
Yes. So I appreciate you all, my beautiful curvies, and for being part of this wonderful curvy community that we're growing over here. Tell a friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Prosperity, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay, and go get your glasses by Cups by Thick Girl.
Yes, and follow Prosperity on Instagram at Cups by Thick Girl. Okay? We love you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. See you in
Bye-bye.
the next video.